I call shade.
Hi guys, welcome back to my Drag Race Season 11 live reaction series, and we're here for the live reaction of episode 10's Untucked. So without any further ado, let's just crack straight on with the live reaction to get all of the backstage drama, because I can't wait to see what goes down. Bippity boppity boop.
Girl, if you're not watching Untucked, you're only getting half the story.
I work really hard, and it feels amazing.
If you work hard and you're incredible like Brooklyn, of course you're still here. Like, nah, she's good. Like, she's never really slipped up except from the Snatch game, so she's incredible.
Bitch, I'm just gagged. It's like, I love that you bring back, like, just like the classic
Like
drag,
good old
and that's
drag.
what we all grew up with.
The drag that you bring is like reminiscent of a time before drag was just about like the next cute Instagram photo you can post.
Oh, totally.
I'm impressed with that look. I appreciate Nina for that, and she's just so classic, incredible, like old school, and I live.
You 100% deserve this moment, and I'm so happy for you.
You're welcome. I love you. Thanks so much. Oh, it's exciting. Thank you very much.
I don't think you're lip syncing, I have to say.
But can I say this, and it's the truth, and I know I say it to you every time I see you. Like, you really legitimately are fucking stunning.
No,
Like,
thank
you
you.
cannot...
She really is. Those looks are incredible. She's just polished.
They read, because to me, this is not a caftan, to be honest with you, but like, that, even when they were like, it's not a caftan, but you look beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely lip syncing.
Yeah.
But, like, I mean, I worked my ass off.
Yeah, it's hard because she was in the best group, but overshadowed, and it's a shame that Sugar was in a good team and she did good, but just not as standout as the others, and I feel like it was right she was in the bottom, so...
I don't think anyone's taking it like we were horrible, and it's just like we were good, y'all were better.
There was, yeah, I feel like that's how it was, because there were some good bits, and it was kind of a bit awkward at times, so...
Wait, so I didn't write down what I was gonna say?
I'm not saying you didn't write down what you were gonna
You
say.
said the rest of us didn't.
You guys didn't plan as much as I
planned.
did, girl. That's the tea.
I did plan.
I'm not gonna go through that.
They're gonna go through it now.
It could be read as a misunderstanding, but at the same token, it was just the wrong time and place because I knew what it could possibly turn to just from previous events. I knew Vandra was finna get heated, so it was just like, okay, sis, just calm down. And I knew you wouldn't have escalated until she escalated, but the way you delivered it was going to make her escalate. So it was
I
just
could
like,
see it in her.
right. So it was just like, let me,
The fist.
and it's not calming her down because I think I agree with you or I agree with her. It's just I know what this was gonna turn into, and I knew if she would have reacted the way she reacts, it was gonna make you react the way you react, and it's gonna be a whole disaster in front of a group of people that we're trying to impress.
I can respect Akira for that.
I'm not just like off in my head. That I literally put in a lot of work last minute, and I did write a lot of the flow. I wrote the intro for us. I just like off the top of my head came up with our closing, and I don't want them to be like, oh, well, what were you fucking thinking about off in La La Land? When it really is the tea that I was like, oh God, she just like skipped over all the shit I wrote. Oh, she just like fucked this up, and now I have to find a way to pick it back up.
Yeah, Silky, you can give the side eye and the eye roll and the whatever, but what are those lashes?
Point out some work that you did behind the scenes, especially if it's my head on the chopping block. You better believe I'm gonna be like, and I wrote this line, I styled that shoe.
It is very much Valentina Naomi Smalls. Club 96. You gotta say, if you did more work than the other people.
It was just the way you had delivered it. It kind of made everybody else look like, oh girl, they didn't do anything, and had I not been there, they would have really been a shit show.
No, see, that's...
No, I'm saying that's how it came across.
I know it sounded like it was coming for you guys, but you guys are all fantastic at improv, and when I got picked into this group, I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna get overshadowed, and the one skill I have is that my fucking brain works in a different way, and that I can write out these things and these skilled pieces, and that's all the tea was.
Well, I'm just saying, like, how it came across.
Okay, we get it. I get it from both sides, seriously. Silky had to say it, and she wrote it down. Akira, it was coming across in one way or another. We're just going around in circles. See, I get it. We get it.
You guys would have had personality right there on the spot, and that's the fucking tea.
I don't think that has to do anything with the amount of work. Because we all have to do the same stuff and remember what we have to say.
I
and
didn't
remember,
say it was
so,
about the amount of
but
work, though. I'm the only one who hit all of the shit that I wrote down, which is to my credit and my detriment, because I wrote it.
Looking back now, if I would have known you having to write, like, I didn't know it was gonna affect you, because when you did it, you offered. And you're like, no, I think it's better if we all do.
And we,
you know, we all brainstorm. That's what you do when you're in a
with.
group. But if I knew it was gonna be that kind of a thing where it's gonna affect your performance, of course I would have told you, no, don't do it, sis.
That's not why it went sour for me. It went sour for me because we are two entirely different types of performers. Their group had a structured,
Well, you have to deal with the cookie.
like structured, scripted flow from the beginning. Like,
You have to deal with a cookie.
You know, I sat down and wrote, because you said it like you were the only one that wrote something down and made your own script and da-da-da-da.
It did kind of come across like that.
I
get
went
it.
and wrote my script. I even wrote down what you told me, like for our intro.
no,
I
you
wrote
hella
down-
did.
At this point, I know Yvie is just Yvie, and she doesn't mean anything. But if there's one thing that's gonna make me get upset is if it's gonna affect my position here in this competition. Don't
And
make
if
me
it's-
look like
yeah.
I didn't do my part because that's not true.
Yeah, and if it makes it sound like you didn't do anything, she clearly did. They all clearly did.
I'm sorry that it sounded like I didn't
cool.
mean to like sound like I was discrediting you. It's just the fact when it all came down to it is you guys also got to improv a lot more and throw in your bits a lot more. You can roll your eyes all you want, Silk.
I roll my eyes in the sense that we are a team and like this is just the shit we was given and we had to roll with it.
I know, and that's what I was telling all of you this goddamn morning, and that's why I was trying to go 100% and add the structure wherever it could, because we saw that that's what made theirs fantastic.
If you felt like you were overwhelmed as a team member, you should have told us that you was overwhelmed before we went on stage. I told these bitches I felt some type of way
overwhelmed
because of my past.
I wasn't overwhelmed. I just wanted to make sure shit was polished.
It's true, and it basically came across as unpolished on stage. That's the tea.
We all worked our asses off.
Yeah.
It's true.
Like, I can say by watching yours, everybody brought it in your group. They also worked really hard. And you're not discrediting that at all. But you're making them feel some kind of way by trying to prove the point that you did write the intro and the conclusion.
Let it go. Vange, I've never seen you show emotion.
Whatever critiques you guys say, I do listen. Like, I've been trying really hard to push myself. And that's why I went a different route with just writing it down and stuff. Everything I do is with emotion, ain't none of this,
But I've never seen you show that emotion on the runway.
Tear
so like,
up and cry.
Yeah, I've never seen you get like emotional like that. So what brought that on?
Disappointing group, feeling like I'm disappointed. Because at the end of the day, I don't really care what everybody else has really to say, you know, X, Y, and Z. It's all opinions, and that's what I've been learning. When it boils down to them two, I do get emotional and I get upset. It just happened. I was like, oh shit, I couldn't even talk. It just started happening.
It was sweet though. I like seeing that. Don't look at me like that, Silky.
I don't really usually cry.
And it was sweet. I like that.
When it happens,
I thought it was sweet, baby.
Silky, what is your problem? Given all the faces and the attitude and the eyes. Brooklyn was just saying that she thought it was sweet that she was showing him up. Girl, get out of here, Silky.
I would like to tell you about how I first found out that Brock was into drag. He said, Mom, let's go to Value Village. Value Village is a second-hand department store. I took a cart and Brock took a cart. When I came and met up with him, he had a cart full of women's clothing. It's a very, very, very special moment because I realized if you love somebody, you accept them. And I was able to accept Brock where he was at. And it also made me realize that God has accepted me where I'm at. And I am definitely not a perfect person, but my Heavenly Father never turns his back and walks away from me, and I was not going to turn my back and walk away from my son. So that was the beginning of a journey. I can't say it's been easy, and I can't say I've always done it right or well. I'm not sure even what that would look like. But I have done it with my heart, I used to think that children were given to me so that I could mold them and shape them. Actually, it's the reverse. Children were given to me so that they could mold and shape me.
Oh wow, I've never thought of it like that. That's like... That's so sweet.
Watch you suffer a lot of bullying and rejection, and it's been incredibly hard on my mother heart. But I've watched you overcome all of that with grace and dignity. And I'm very proud of you. And so, whether or not you come home with the crown, you're my hero, and I love you.
Oh,
Boba.
that was so sweet.
Holy shit.
Your mom's a very wise woman.
That's really sweet though, like...
She had touched my
Use
spirit.
my semi-caftan. Use my semi-caftan.
Use them butterfly wings.
Like she said, we grew up very religious. She grew up in an extremely religious background, but just to see her being able to open up her mind and change her way of thinking and from how she was raised, because that's a very hard thing to do when you're raised a certain way, to change your mentality. And the way she's been able to do that for me and just accept me and love me, she has always been just the best mom. I told her I was auditioning for the show, so she went and she watched season 8. Like, Mom, what did you think? And she's like, that kimchi can't walk very well in here.
That kimchi walk. Stomp, stomp. Also, why would you go choose season 8 as the first season that you watch? But okay.
Wait, can you turn around? Because I'm directly behind you. I want to see a tear.
Oh, there it is. Oh, my God.
Need that proof, get the receipts, where's the evidence?
Just feel disheartened, like, I really worked hard. I tried so hard to step out and really shine. Because it really just means everything to me.
At this point though, top 7, somebody has to go. And I do feel like she could have gone like week 3, she could have gone week 5, week 10, whenever. I mean, she did go week 10, but she's been very safe zone and I never saw her as the top 4. So it seems like I really like her and she's done some good looks and she is great and hilarious in the Black Panther skate and just like Snatch Game, seriously, she was good. But I feel like it was right for her to go, so.
I want people to know that it doesn't matter where you come from or what your background is, how old you are. Like, if you have a dream, it is possible to fulfill it. I'm 40, I quit everything to be a drag queen, and this is where I ended up.
That, oh my god, that just gave me chills, because that is to be commended. Like, she started late, but there's nothing wrong with that, and that is seriously... I mean, Valentina started doing drag 24. She was on Drag Race 25 years old. Sugar's 40. Aquaria was 21. It really just, it just varies. And obviously she started at like 16, 14, I don't know. But reclaiming my line. Reclaiming my line.
I hope y'all are ready for some diabetes, honey, because sugarcane is coming to a town near you. Love you all.
Bye. Coochie, 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 coochie. 6 queens remain. Top 6, girl. Ha! So that is episode 10 all done and dusted, signed, sealed, delivered. Expelliarmus. Let's get out of here. Okay. So if you guys all enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you did, I'll be back next week for episode 11. Girl, we is at the top 6. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think of my outfit, my pink hair? I call shade Trinity the Tuck. So thank you all for watching. I will see you next week. Bye guys.
So you actually swallow that?
Girl.
Oh! No, I can't. And you can't expect a Kyria to do that.
This motherfucker is restricting myself.
Take it off. I can't stop looking at you because you're literally just
Michelle is gonna read me, bitch.
Do it, do it.
We gotta say this with no makeup. Hi Silky. Back in the workroom. Boy Silky. But okay. I call shade